Greetings, history lovers. Welcome to This Tweet in History, the Week in Review, podcasting to you on tape delay from our North American studios. Here are your top stories for the week ending April 24th, 2010. World Dateline Haiti, April 22nd, 1971. Papa Doc, Haiti's president for life, reaches the end of his term. The backstory. Haitian dictator François Papa Doc Duvalier first came to fame as a beloved doctor. He came to power after opposing a military coup, elected president in 1956. Once he was in, he began consolidating power, immediately exiling his enemies, and ultimately, through voodoo and his private militia, the Tonto Macoute, instilling fear in the populace, dissolving one house of the legislature, and going outside of the country's constitution by seeking a second term as president in an election which he, the sole candidate, won with a tally of 1,320,748 2-0. A year later, he had himself declared, with 99.9% of the country's votes, president for life. When that life ended in 1971, Papa Doc's son, Jean-Claude Baby Doc Duvalier, succeeded him. Sports, Dateline Boston, April 21st, 1980. Rosie Ruiz's ruse riles runners in Boston's renowned race. The backstory. To say that Rosie Ruiz came out of nowhere to win the Boston Marathon would be an unforgivably bad play on words. The largely unknown runner qualified for the Boston Marathon with what turned out to be falsified times from the New York Marathon. When she crossed the finish line in Boston in record time and 3 minutes ahead of the next female to cross, she didn't seem fatigued. Further, no one had seen her earlier in the race, nor did she appear on videotaped footage. Some even reported having seen Ruiz insert herself into the race at the last mile. Ultimately, Ruiz was stripped of her title, Canadian Jacqueline Garreau was named the winner, and the Boston and other marathons added video surveillance and other electronic monitoring at checkpoints throughout their courses. In other news, Dateline Atlanta, April 23rd, 1985. Some things never change. Coke should have been one of them. The backstory. In the era of the Pepsi Challenge, Coke was losing market share. All of a sudden, they discovered a long-lost original formula for their soda and began market testing it. Surely enough, it was preferred, and in short order, the new formula was pushed out to the world. The company, however, underestimated the loyalty of its consumer base, who were outraged at the change. Eventually, Coke re-released the former formula, rebranded as Coca-Cola Classic. When all was said and done, the result of the fiasco was what Coke had sought in the first place, a revitalization of their brand. This week's birthdays: April 18th, conductor Leopold Stokowski. April 19th, tennis star Maria Sharapova. April 20th, jazz pioneer Lionel Hampton. April 21st, author Charlotte Bronte. April 22nd, Soviet Premier Vladimir Ilyich Lenin. April 23rd, conductor Sergei Prokofiev. And April 24th, designer Jean-Paul Gaultier. Thank you for joining us for This Tweet in History, the Week in Review. Be sure to follow us at twitter.com/HistorTweet and check our archives at HistorTweet.blogspot.com. Sports, Dateline Boston, April 21st, 1980. Rosie Ruiz's ruse